Hey guys, Barretus here and welcome back to Forever Stranded. So in the last video, the last couple of videos, we've been working on the collection quests. I've done a few changes since then. I've swapped the Void Ore Miners modifiers to all accuracy now to try and maximize the number of diamonds that we're getting from them. I also took out the dimensional transceivers that we had here, and I've run a dedicated cryostabilized flux duct line from our central main line over to here, and then set up a single transceiver to send items, which has apparently backed up. Interesting. Yeah, so I realized, why is this? Oh, because he's not receiving main battery, right? Yes. Yeah, so what I'd realized was these can only send up to 40,000 on a channel, and we had so many things accessing this main battery out channel that they were draining all of the power. We were using the whole 40,000 arithmetic, so these weren't running efficiently. A bunch of other stuff around the base wasn't running efficiently. So, yeah, because I think I also had this plugged into the wheat farm as well. So like everything wasn't working properly. So I've since run stabilized flux ducts to here. I've run them to the wheat farm. I've set these up so that they're separate, and you can see now these buffers are staying full. So we've sort of fixed that bottleneck. But yeah, in terms of other stuff, I had to put the generator, the turbine on for a little bit to fill the battery back up. These guys are still running. I miswired something. I think because I set these faces to pull meant that they weren't sending power onto this line, so these guys weren't actually getting any power. I've since connected them up to here and connected, this here. So these should all be getting power again now. Although I think they might be... Yeah, they are getting bottlenecked. Damn it. So they're getting bottlenecked because all their power is coming from this one face now. And the hardened flux duct can only do like 9,000. Yeah. So what we need to do is upgrade that to Signalum. Yeah, Signalum would be enough. Yeah, that's my bad. I actually didn't think of that when I was setting this back up. So let's do these guys. Don't need that connection. And the rest of that's fine, yeah. Okay, that should fix that issue, I think. Right, yep, you're starting to fill up. It's hitting this buffer a little harder now, but it seems to still be okay. These are definitely filling up. Okay, good. That should take care of that issue, I think, because these were using... How much are these using? 240. So they're using 4,800 per line. 4,800, 4,800, and whatever these are using. So yeah, the 16,000 from them should be fine. Yeah. Alright, good. So that's working now. Should be working at max efficiency. I set the wheat farm up to do some blaze rods because I realized we were running out of them. I've got them set up into a drawer as well. I've got like 129 stacks of them, so I've turned that farm off. And I also made some changes here. So because I couldn't get these storage monitors to work properly for the diamonds, I decided to just replace them with a block and a level emitter. So it's just going to turn on when we get greater than 9,000 diamond blocks, and the same for these ones. Once they go beyond their amount, the level emitters will turn on and we'll know. But yeah, so I think diamonds are still not going too quick. Yeah, up to 1,200. It's picking up a little more now that we've got the power and stuff fixed up, but yeah, it's still going to take a little while. Same with the sandstone, it's up to 16k. But today, so there's a few more things I want to do around here for collector. Probably only a couple more things. I think I want to set up some photogenic insulators to do the other saplings, and possibly looking at getting some quantum quarries set up. And then beyond that, it'll just be scaling up, and we'll probably call these complete once we've got pretty good systems set up around them. But yeah, to take a bit of a break from that today, I think we're going to go to the space station and possibly fly to a different planet. So let's put that away. Yeah, so I was thinking we could either go to a different planet or we could try and go to one of the moons surrounding Sol 6. So we're still in orbit of Sol 6. And if we look at the planet selector, where's Sol 6 gone? There we go. So Sol 6 has 3 moons. So if we go in, is that going to let us zoom out at all? Not really. So there's... Oh! Why will that not let me zoom out? Whatever. So yeah, there's 1 moon, 2, 3 moons. I'm not sure if there's anything on them that we care about. I mean, they all look kind of like just moons. But I would like to figure out how to get to them. So I think if I still have I've got a space station chip and I've got a planet ID chip. So I think we can use the planet ID chip. And let's just check. So I've got fueling station. I've got a spare satellite chip. I might get the equipment for a teleporter too, just as a backup. So telepad, dialing device, and if you can make me, not 10, make me like 3 more of them. And what would that be? 27 to make 3 more of them. And a spare dimensional transceiver as well. There we go, just so that we've got that as a backup as well. So yeah, I think if we put the planet ID chip in, that'll let us pick which planet we want to go to. So if we put that in the guidance computer instead of the space station chip, and then we get in the rocket, no, destination is Earth. That's not right. Ah, yeah, select destination. Yes, so that gives us this screen, right? So we can go, let's see, Sol 6. Let's start with Sol 6.0. Select, and we're going to Sol 6.0. And let's go. I also messed with the rotation controls for the space station, just to put it on a bit more of an angle to the planet, which I thought was kind of cool. Actually, I set it up to spin as well, but it doesn't appear to be doing that anymore. Alright, so we're just coming into land now, and I've already noticed we've got breathable atmosphere on this moon, which is a little unusual. I didn't think moons had breathable atmosphere. Also, on the map on this side it says sunflower plains, so... Oh wow, this looks like fairly normal terrain, Jen. Oh, this is really interesting. I didn't realize the moons could have normal terrain, Jen. I thought they were always sort of barren, like Earth's moon. They've even got sheep on them. Wow, okay. That's actually really cool. Alright, so Let's drop a waypoint. What have I got the waypoint key? This one. There we go. So we'll drop a waypoint just so we don't get lost. And yeah, let's have a bit of an explore. So it's already got animals on it. It looks like normal cave generation too. Poor nickel ore. Iron, copper. Seems to have regular mob spawns. Marble. Is that uranium? Yep. Wow. Ah, cool. We've got a ravine. This actually, it looks fairly like ore rich as well. There seems to be a lot of ore. Whoops. Like, it could just be that I haven't seen a normal chasm generation in months. But yeah, this is really cool. Where did we enter here? Let's look around here somewhere. This'll do. Alright, cool. So there doesn't seem to be too much special around here though. Although, look at that. That looks like a crater. Oh, that is. It's like a grass crater. That's cool. Wow. Oh, that's actually really awesome. I haven't seen this kind of terrain generation done with like grass before. It's just like a big impact crater that's sort of grassed over. That's really neat. Oh, I like it. I like this planet. This is really cool. Whoa, look at that. Alright, we gotta check this out. Some kind of giant tree. Oh, that's cool. Look at this. It's like a big dome tree. Oh, what's the... Seeing weird flashing there. That is really cool. That is so cool. I haven't seen this kind of terrain generation before. That is awesome. Is there anything in these leaf bits? I have a feeling there's nothing too special about this. It's just a tree, but... yeah, it looks like it. We've got to have a bit of a dig around just to make sure, though. Just in case it's like hollow in the center or something strange. No. Wow. That is really cool. So we've also got rubber trees. Yeah, so they're no good to us. It would be nice if we could find some spruce or some jungle, but I don't think we're going to find that on this planet. Oh, there's heaps of these big trees. These are really cool. Oh, man. Like, this would be really nice for like a treehouse base too. You could just build like platforms across this center bit. Although, I guess monsters would be a bit of an issue. Oh, man, this one got wiped out in the terrain gen. Actually, quite a few of them got wiped out in the terrain gen. So they're pretty neat, but I think they're a bit too big for the terrain gen to handle. Or at least they seem to be part of the Like, probably getting a bit too technical thinking about it this way, but I know the volcanoes that you see sometimes, the ones that I know originally they were from Red Power. I'm not sure what mod deals with them now, but those volcanoes will, like, I think the world gets generated and then those volcanoes will overwrite and generate in an area. So if they go across a biome, they tend to just wipe out anything that's in their way. But it looks like these trees don't do that. These trees go through in like the first pass. Like they're part of the biome generation. Like, are we in a special biome here or just deep swamp? Deep swamp, and then we go over here and we're in something different. Stone Beach. But yeah, like the terrain generation wipes these trees out, but you get like those volcanoes and like the meteors from Applied Energistics. They drop in after the terrain generation and sort of just do their own thing. But yeah, alright. Don't know that we're going to find much else. This is a really nice looking place though. This is very cool. But yeah, oh look, a little impact crater in the clay. Nice. This is really good. Alright, I guess I'll just do a short fly around. I don't think we're going to find a light sapling or any of the saplings that we're looking for here. There doesn't look like there's asteroids or geodes that we found on that other planet. So I might just have a quick fly around and then I'll head back to the ship. Alright, so our ship has been refueled. So let's go to our guidance computer. We've still got the planet chip. So let's select destination. We were at Sol 60, so let's go to Sol 61 this time. And we should be able to, just jump from moon to moon within this one planet area. Oh, crap, there's the there's the planet too. Wow, I actually didn't notice that while I was flying around. That is huge. Wow. Alright, yeah. So we've set the destination to Sol 61. So let's launch. And I'll see you when we land back on Sol 61. Alright, we're coming down to land in Sol 61. So the terrain... Oh, there it goes. Alright, it's loaded in. Once again, we've got breathable air, which is very good. Looks like it's slightly different terrain generation from Sol 60. We've got birch forest this time instead of the regular forest, and there's a desert over that way. So let's jump out. We've landed on a tree again. That's always good. So let's set a waypoint before we forget. And then... yeah, so this is just another... I'm surprised. It looks like the moons of this planet are all pretty good, pretty livable. That's interesting. What kind of stone is this? Quarried stone. Okay. So we don't need birch saplings, unfortunately. Looks like there might be... is that rubber trees again? Yeah. So there's rubber trees in this forest. There's a clay biome over there. There's a meadow over here and there's a desert that way. So it's like a birch forest hills, yeah. Rather than the sort of stone beach hills that we had in the other one. Yeah, alright. This one doesn't seem to have any... as much cool geometry as the last one did, so I might just I'll do a quick fly around and then we'll move on. Alright guys, so we didn't find anything on Sol 61. So I've moved on to Sol 6.2, and it's already going to be a little bit different since it's got no breathable atmosphere and it's a moon biome. So looks like we've actually got a moon that is a moon this time. How much fuel did that use? Oh, a fair bit. Yeah, so we'll have another explore, but I'm guessing we're not going to find too much of interest here. I'll just link you, put you away. Good. Yeah. Waypoint. Yeah, this looks like a very barren moon, funnily enough. So there's a bit of moon turf, but we've already got, we already picked some of that up from our moon. So I don't think there's going to be anything here. Like there's ores and stuff. It looks like it's normal terrain gen under the ground like we saw on Earth's moon. But other than that, it looks like it's going to be very barren. Yeah. Yeah, very barren. Okay. Oh, there's a crater, but I don't think there's anything in the craters necessarily. Yeah. Oh. We've been doing a lot of terrain gen, so my frame rate is spiking a little bit, which is understandable. But yeah, alright, so that's pretty much it for exploring the moons then. I'm surprised we actually found, you know, habitable moons. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought moons always had the moon biome and that was kind of it. But that's pretty cool. I'm glad we went to Sol 0 first, because if we'd gone to Sol 2 and I'd seen this, I might not have even explored the other moons. But it definitely shows that it's worth checking them out. Fuel is good, so alright, I think we'll just head back to the space station. So I think to get back to the space station, we need to go into the guidance computer and swap back to the space station chip. And from there we should just be able to launch, and we'll go back to Station 1. So, alright, I will see you guys back at the space station. Alright, so we've landed back on the space station. So that should automatically start refueling, right? Yep, perfect. Okay, that was pretty interesting. But we didn't find sort of anything really that we're looking for. So what that means is we probably need to start looking at going somewhere else. So if we go select planet, let's see. So Sol 15 looks kind of interesting. Sol 5 looks different. I'm considering going to a planet that doesn't look like, because you see these ones have like continents and water. I'm considering going to one that doesn't have that. Like this Sol 10 looks pretty barren. Sol 15 looks pretty barren. Sol 3 looks like a gas giant. Sol 5 might be a gas giant too, or it might be barren. I'm not sure why it's red. So since we're at Sol 6, I think we might, let's travel to Sol 5. It has, wait, does it have any moons? It has no moons. So yeah, let's select that. It's going to cost 162 crystals, which we should have plenty of. So let's warp. This effect is really cool. Boom, done. Whoa, okay. So I'm not sure if that's a... Doesn't look like a gas giant. So let's go down to the biome scanner. What are you saying? It is a hot, dry rock. Okay. So I wonder if it's risky to go down there. think I'm going to risk it. I'm really curious. Like, the terrain probably, like, whatever situation it is, it's probably not going to kill us, thanks to all of our buffs, but it could make getting back difficult. But we do have a teleporter, we do have the rocket, we've got everything we need, and if worse comes to it, I can always just teleport to a waypoint if it really does become impossible to escape. So yeah, let's go explore Sol 5. Alright guys, we are descending on Sol 5. So surprisingly, it's high pressure, but it is breathable, which I wasn't really expecting. I don't see any debuffs yet. We probably won't get any debuffs, I'm hoping. Biome is hot, dry rock. Let's jump out. How much fuel have we got? We've probably got enough to just fly back. So, oxidized ferric sand. Interesting. Can we do anything with that? No. Make covers out of it. Okay. That's still interesting. Let's set our waypoints. So, straight away, I see geodes. It looks like we might actually have normal terrain gen beneath the oxidized rock. The mobs definitely have some kind of debuff. Could just be they're like overheating or something. We've definitely got terrain gen, ore gen. Though it doesn't seem to be as plentiful as get out of here, you. Ow. Like, it doesn't seem to be as plentiful as the ravines on that moon. But yeah, it's certainly interesting. The red planet with the orange sky is kind of concerning, but alright, so we've got some geodes. May as well crack them open and see if there's anything cool inside. What's that, aluminium? Looks like it's just regular ore gen. Yeah, or regular. You know, maybe I do need to come in here and just start mining, because we're not getting as many diamonds as I was expecting from the quarry, or from the void ore miners. But still, yeah, they seem to just be regular geodes. The multi-layering is kind of cool. How these two geodes have spawned on top of each other. Oop, I've gotten lost. No, here we go. Yeah, okay. Normal geodes. Doesn't look like there's much else here. It is very barren. But, cool. Alright, I wanted to see what those sort of red planets on the map look like, and now we know. So, we've got lots of fuel, but I might still refuel this, so I'll top the ship up, and then I'll head back. Oh, wow. So I'll show that last few seconds there, but we actually... Oh no, how are we going to land? We've run out of fuel. So I was watching the on the side here, the altitude and the velocity and fuel levels as we were leaving Sol 5. We actually ran out of fuel. Velocity started to drop, but I guess we had enough thrust to sort of get us up to the altitude point and get us to leave the dimension. But we almost didn't make it. And I'm actually kind of concerned now. Are we going to crash when we land? Oh no, it looks like our velocity is still adjusting. That's lucky. Yeah, 'cause I hadn't considered that, but I guess because it was a high pressure atmosphere, it took like significantly more fuel to launch us. And that's kind of scary because I hadn't considered that in the past. Our rocket, I guess we could get into situations where our rocket can't get us off a planet because the atmosphere's too dense. But yeah. Alright, so there's one last thing I want to try for today. And that is select planet. And I want to go to this guy, Sol 3. So let's warp to Sol 3. And I just want to see what the biome scanner says about Sol 3. I'm guessing it's a gas giant based on the appearance of it. Very cool. But I want to see if the biome scanner tells us anything about it. Yeah, gassy, ain't it? Right. So that would be no, it doesn't really tell us anything. Sure. So I wonder how we find out what kind of gas it is. I suppose we just have to send an unmanned vehicle. That would be kind of interesting. I know it's not really related to any of the quests we're trying to do for Forever Stranded, but I haven't actually gotten this far in advanced rocketry before, so I kind of want to have a look at what goes into making an unmanned vehicle. And if it's not too difficult, we might look at sending one next episode, just to sort of see what we get from this planet. But yeah, I think that'll do for today, guys. We've explored all of Sol 6 and its moons, we've explored Sol 5, and now we've arrived at Sol 3. And we still haven't found a Lightwood Sapling. So I guess for now we'll just have to keep looking. But yeah, that'll do for today, guys, and I will see you in the next one.